What's going on, everybody? And today I'm bringing you another brand new tea review, and today we're looking at David's Tea's hot chocolate tea. Now, based on the description I have here, it says that this tea is a rich and fudgy blend of pu'erh, black tea, cocoa nibs, and chocolate. So, hot chocolate in tea form. Am I the only one that thinks that just sounds a little bit awkward? But you know what? Upon opening this up, giving it a smell, it has a nice, awesome chocolate smell. And ingredient-wise, it's pretty much what it says. We have pu'erh, black tea, cocoa nibs, and chocolate. So overall, you get a nice, really chocolatey smell out of this. But how does it taste? Well, I'm going to go brew this up, give it a taste, let you all know. So, with the magic power of editing, just like that, I'll be back before you know it, and we're gonna see how this one holds up. Alright guys, so I'm back. I have my tea brewed up, and boy guys, let me tell you, does this thing smell like a fresh cup of hot chocolate? Which, you know, I was a little skeptical thinking about it because it's tea with cocoa and chocolate in it, but I didn't know how much it would actually represent what it's supposed to be, and that's hot chocolate tea. Now, growing up, as I let this cool, let me tell you stories. I was never a coffee drinker. I was never really a tea drinker until I got a little older. But every morning before school started, I always needed my cup of hot chocolate. And that's why this tea, just by smelling it's bringing back a little bit of memories. And it just smells delicious overall. Now, I noticed the cocoa nibs. I was a little confused as to what those would be, but it looked like they were kind of like chocolate chips that seemed to almost disintegrate in the tea, which is probably going to give it a nice chocolatey flavor. So let's find out. Oh, that's nice. As you can tell, I'm only taking little sips because this thing is steaming right now. I brought that water damn near to a complete boil. But what I can tell you, after steeping it for 4 to 5 minutes, it says steep it for 4 to 7 minutes, I believe. Yeah, 4 to 7 minutes. This tea is delicious. For what it's worth, I mean, I know I say that about a lot of things, but this thing kind of nails right on the bucket what it's supposed to be, and that's hot chocolate in tea form. Now, offhand, you get a lot more of the chocolate sense than you do the black tea, and it adds for a nice dynamic because you wouldn't want, I think, the black tea overpowering the chocolate, or else you would only get like a mild taste of what the hot chocolate's supposed to taste like. I'll tell you, I definitely am impressed by this tea. David's Tea did a great job blending these flavors together to create a nice tasting tea that's perfect for a cold day, probably even good for a hot day depending how hot. Right now it's about 37 degrees out. I have my window open only because I knew I wanted to enjoy this tea and I didn't want to be like too overpowering in the heat for me. You know, like I didn't want to start sweating while doing this review is basically what I'm saying. So I opened the window, I let it get a little cool just so I could sit back and enjoy this. As I mentioned, David's Tea has pretty much blended these flavors together perfectly to create a robust flavoring tea that, you know, it's not too overpowering with the chocolate or the black tea. It's like literally perfectly blended together so you get the best of both worlds. And it goes down really smooth. It's not bitter. It's just really, really enjoyable in the long run. And I definitely would recommend you guys to check this one out. So I'm definitely going to sit back, enjoy the rest of this tea, guys. If you've had hot chocolate by David's Tea, what were your thoughts? Leave those all in the comments below. As always, subscribe to this channel and go check out all my other tea videos and videos of all the other products I've reviewed. And leave your comments below. Thank you for watching, guys. As always, until next time.